Miss Rodeo Idaho. Wow, you look absolutely fantastic, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I want to know all about this competition, about this pageant, because it's very unique, right? You're riding a horse. So tell us, what is the competition like, and in what areas do you compete?
Yes, so as Miss Rodeo Idaho, there are rodeo state titles all across the nation. We compete in a variety of areas. So of course, we do have horsemanship, which makes us a little bit different than your Miss Idaho that you might see wandering around without the cowboy hat. But in addition to riding horses that we have never seen before, we also compete in a variety of other areas. We have a series of interviews, media, rodeo knowledge, and personality, as well as giving an extemporaneous speech. We're given 10 minutes to prepare, and then we hop on stage and go ahead and give a speech for an audience. We also have to compete in areas of modeling. We have a written test. So it's a very comprehensive pageant system that you'll see to show all of the different skills that we might need as a title holder as we travel across the nation.
Wow, okay, that is a lot. That is, like you mentioned, quite extensive. And I had no idea that you were riding horses that you have never met before, because that is a huge deal for anyone who has ever ridden a horse, right? That's a big note. I had no idea. How did it feel though when you won Miss Rodeo Idaho?
It was truly life-changing. I had decided, I had just graduated from college, and I always thought, I want to take a gap year. I want to pursue something that I'm super passionate about. I've been riding horses my whole life. I've been involved in the rodeo industry, and I really had this one shot before I chose to move on to pursuing my career. And so I thought, I'm going to give this Miss Rodeo Idaho competition a go and see how it turns out. And then winning the crown was surreal. I wasn't really expecting it. And in that moment, it's shock and disbelief and excitement. So it was truly a phenomenal moment.
Okay, so now you're getting prepared for that national competition that you had mentioned. There are state title holders all across the country, so you're all culminating in this big competition. What are you looking forward to most when it comes to that national moment?
Apart from the competition aspect, I have traveled the nation these past 2 years with all of these girls from across the nation that are really my near and dear friends. And this is the last opportunity where we will all be together in one place, and we are all competing against each other, but we truly are friends. And having the opportunity to go through this really exciting moment in all of our lives together, that is probably the part I'm most looking forward to.
Great. And what's the national title? Remind us of that.
Miss Rodeo America.
Okay. And then what do you do as Miss Rodeo America? Do you continue your national tour?
Yes, so basically Miss Rodeo America, as she is described, is the official spokesperson for the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. So her role, she'll travel about 100,000 miles across the country and into Canada, and she will be representing the professional sport of rodeo basically as this PR piece, but she also gets to ride a million different horses along the way. She gets to meet all of the different fans of rodeo and really promote our sport and Western way of life.
Wow, that's absolutely fantastic and a big role, but you seem so prepared for it. When is the national competition and where?
So I will be headed to Las Vegas November 28th through the December 5th for the Miss Rodeo America pageant. It'll be hosted at the South Point Hotel and Casino. And then the National Finals Rodeo is also going along at this time, starting in midweek for us, but it'll go for 10 days. So we will be there for the entirety of the National Finals Rodeo. And the new Miss Rodeo America will get to represent starting in December.
All right, well, we're all cheering for you. And is it proper for me to say cowgirl up?
Absolutely.
All right, you go get them.